It's week 3 of the National Football League, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the reigning AFC champs and the Jets, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. First carry for James Conner. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The numbers there for Conner in last week's game. 14 carries, 76 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
They'll try and run for it with Conner. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the handoff, Conner. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. This defense for the Patriots, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He finds Corey Davis. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Matthew McCrane on for the PAT. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. Very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Throwing, Jones. That swung out wide to Harris. And he will have a Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Jones. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They'll try and throw for it here. And this is caught. He hits more. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Allen Robinson, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. They'll try and throw for it. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. Now Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 7 yards, the pickup there. On second down, it's Connor, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. Now it's Connor. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. A tight one, 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Wilson. And this will be swung out here for Connor. Touchdown! James Conner, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again. And
when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jones. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. 55 rushing yards on the ground for him so far. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Here's a handoff to Connor. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Patriots have it. A little careless with the football. And he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did. And when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Steps away to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Mac Jones, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going out in front. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. It's complete, and he is not going to get to the goal line. The defense keeps him out of the end zone, and as a result, that's going to keep this game tied. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold onto the football while being jostled?
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. There's a nice move. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Wilson will throw again. Touchdown, Jets. That's caught. Corey Davis with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets are going to take the lead. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Pats at the line, ready to go. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there.
Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And a lead now up to 14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They'll roll him out right. Man open is Robinson. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time, but it's going to be second down. They'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before break. Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So we have come to half, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jones gonna let one fly for Robinson. It got his man complete, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Allen Robinson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Connor. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And the Jets are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Connor. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. James Conner with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Wilson going to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. That helps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They go play action here on first down. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked up by Ashton Davis.
It's week 3 of the National Football League, and we've got the after of a historic rivalry.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Jones on first down. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. Very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the... From just shy of midfield, Jones, he'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. DJ Moore, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Looking to throw, Jones. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So pretty interesting. They get the opening drive touchdown. They wanted a little more. They were looking for 8, maybe something they thought about before the game started, I would imagine.
I think you're right about that. That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yes, let's go ahead and do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys on defense. They gave up the touchdown, but found a way to regroup and keep them out of the end zone for the 2-point play.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Wilson to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And a good stiff arm and some space to run. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A check on the numbers last week for Connor. 14 carries, 76 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Sterling Shepard. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets can take the lead now with the extra point. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Let's go. Do it.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
But he's got his target, Harris. And he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He's going to look deep for more. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. Well, he's going to go for it all. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And caught by Henry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. DJ Moore with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. Throwing Jones. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both failed.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Throwing is Wilson. He finds Corey Davis and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Here's Wilson. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Corey Davis, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have once again taken the lead. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And the lead is now 2. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. Taken at about the 1. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Now Wilson. Incomplete.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They have the great starting field position, now facing third down. Throwing again here, Wilson. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down. McCrane's kick is good. And it will push the lead up to 5. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. So they keep the ball, but work to do on second and long. Now Jones. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Bryce Hall. And what a return.